Okay, so 3 plus 8 is? 3x plus 11x is?
11x.
And 4x plus 2y plus 6x plus minus 2y is 10x. And these two numbers?
Eliminate.
Or eliminate. Great job. Okay, then the other two methods that we have done are substitution and graphing. Those are the two methods we've done previously before this one. Okay, and then looking at this equation right here, why would we not want to do graphing?
Because it's not an equal.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not, it's not y equals. Also, I can tell by looking at this that the y-intercepts are not whole numbers. So that would be really hard to graph. Why would we not want to use substitution? Yeah, there's nothing, it's not, once again, it's not y equals or x equals. So it would not be a good substitution. So instead, we are going to be using the method of elimination. So when we do elimination, we're first going to add the equations together as long as we have coefficients that are opposite. So in this case, what are the opposite coefficients? 2x and negative 2x. So when I add these together, I'm adding them together, these are going to or eliminate. Then I have 10y equals 60. Divide both sides by 10. Y equals 6. Am I finished?
No.
No. Now I need to solve for x. So negative 2x plus 3 times 6 equals 9. So negative 2x plus 18 equals 9. Subtract 18. Negative 2x equals negative 9. Divide by negative 2. X equals 9 halves. Now am I finished? Is that how I should write my answer? How should I write it? As a point, as an ordered pair. So my final answer, what am I doing? My final answer should look like this. Now, if I were to graph these two lines, where would they intersect? And? No? 9 halves and?
6.
So at x being 9 halves, which is what decimal, guys? This quick one. 4.5. So at 4.5 up 6, that's where my two lines would intersect. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to try the next one all by yourself. Well, at least at your group. So try the next one to get with your group, and then we'll do it together. Okay, so we should be eliminating x. So we get 3y equals 9. So y equals 3. Then, does it matter which I plug this back into to find x?
No.
No, either one. Either one. So I'm going to do negative x plus 3 equals 4. When I subtract 3 from both sides, I get negative x equals 1. When I divide by negative 1, x equals negative 1. So my final answer is negative 1, 3. Now, if I was going to be a good mathlete, what would I need to do with this answer?
You need to check it.
You plug it in for your x's and y's, and you do plug it in, and you check. Okay? Now, next problem. What do we do if there are not opposite coefficients? Do we skip it? Do we hide under our desk? Should we panic?
No.
We should maybe cry. Okay? Or we could do both of those things. Or we could, this is an idea, we could multiply by a coefficient to make opposite coefficients. So I'm going to multiply this one times negative 2. Now, right now, I want you to draw 3 little lines. Because, hold on, I'll show you. Okay? Now, why did I draw the 3 lines first?
So you know where to distribute.
So I know where to distribute. Because do you see that 14?
Yes.
People always forget to distribute to the 14. They do the first two, but they always forget the last one. If I was a Hogwarts teacher, I would wiggle my wand and I would make sure that those 3 lines showed up on everyone's paper. Yes.
That'd be a lot easier.
So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to rewrite the first equation. That one didn't change. Then the next equation, I'm going to multiply everything by -2. Now, when I go to add them, now what's going to happen to the x's?
You never answered my question about the negative.
Why did I do -2? Because what's 2 plus -2?
What?
Positive 2 plus -2. What is positive 2 plus -2?
0.
0.
And then what?
So I did that so that they would eliminate.
Have you told us where you got that -2 yet?
Okay.
Am I off?
I picked -2 because I knew that positive 2 and -2 would eliminate. If that had been 3x plus y, then I would have multiplied by -3. If that had been 10x plus y, I would have multiplied by -10 because I did whatever would make 2 opposite coefficients that would eliminate. Now, once I find y, I get -8. I'm sorry, not -8, just 8. I plug that back in, so 2x plus 8 equals 4, subtract 8, 2x equals -4, divide by 2, x equals -2. So my final answer is -2, 8. Once again, I should probably do what? To check my answer? I'm recording. Okay, so for the next one, we are going to go back. Now, for this case, is there a number that I can multiply 3 by to get 5?
No. What?
Is there a number I can multiply 3 by to get 5?
No.
Is there a number I can multiply 4 by to get 9?
No.
No. So because there's not, I'm going to multiply both of them.
Hey, she's recording. But the 4 and 9 are opposite numbers though. Or they're opposite signs.
But it doesn't matter. I'd still have to multiply by something. So this is what I picked. This is not the only way to do it. There is more than one way, but let me show you this one. 15x plus 12y equals -90. Then -15x plus 45y equals +90. Now, in doing that, do I now have opposite coefficients? Yes. I just switched them and made one negative. You could switch them. You could multiply the top one by 9 and the bottom one by 4 if you wanted.
Well,
Why can't you just like eliminate the number?
Because +4 and -9 makes -5. It doesn't eliminate. They have to be opposite numbers, same number. I mean, opposite signs, but same number. It has to be like +4, -4, +9, -9.
But we didn't do that for the y.
so would y equal?
Yes, we did.
But the 90 cancels. Yeah.
Hold on. It doesn't cancel. It makes
Nothing.
0.
0. Because this really makes 0. But 0x is just, is 0x. So 57y equals 0. Divide both sides by 57.
Do you get a negative?
What is y?
0.
0.
Now, is y the same? I mean, is 0 the same as no solution?
No.
No. Okay? 0 is a solution. So we keep going. So 5x plus 4 times 0 equals -30. That makes 0. Divide both sides by 5. X is -6. So my final answer is -6, 0. Okay? Now, I want everyone to try the last two. Okay, so for this first one, now once again, there's always more than one way to do it. So for this one, I'm going to multiply the top by 3 and the bottom by -4. So draw my 3 lines. So I have 12x minus 9y equals 36, and -12x plus 8y equals -16. It's very important that you pay attention to the positive and negative signs. Negative times a negative is positive. Positive times a negative is negative. Okay, then the x's cancel. I'm left with negative y equals 20. Divide by negative 1.
Y equals 20.
Y equals 20. Then, sorry, negative 20. Then I need to plug that in. So 4x minus 3 times negative 20 equals 12. 4x plus 60. Why is it plus 60? Because negative 3 times negative 20 is positive 60. Subtract 60 from both sides. 4x equals negative 48. X equals negative 12. So my final answer is negative 12, comma 20.
Negative 20.
Okay, negative 12, comma negative 20.
Wait, can you not, like, write where you're writing?
Oh, he can't see.
Like,
Can you not write where
your
you're right?
post is, like, blocking our vision. Like, I cannot see what you're writing.
Okay,
I mean, it's called walking.
Wow, when we complain.
I'll try to never write there again.
Complain, please.
Okay. Okay, for the next one, I'm gonna multiply the top times 5. Now, let's just change it up, guys. I'm gonna change it all up.
Switch up.
I'm gonna do the bottom by the top by 4, and then I'm gonna do the bottom by 3. I'm not gonna multiply any of them by negative. You know why?
Oh, why?
You don't care.
Because it's already positive and negative. 8x minus 12y equals 8. 15x plus 12y equals whatever 28 times 3 is. 84. Okay, then I'm going to add them together. So 23x equals 92. X equals 4. Then I'm going to plug that in. So 2 times 4 minus 3y equals 2. Subtract 8. So negative 3y equals negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 3. Y equals negative 2. No, sorry, positive 2. So my final answer is 4, 2. Once again, you can check this by plugging it into your calculator, which is probably an excellent idea. Okay, so that is how we solve by elimination.